Alright, so I got the waterfall figured out. I just gotta silicone these rocks a little bit so the water doesn't run back here. I'll put a little bit of spray foam down in here, and then I'm just gonna beat it up with some silicone, maybe put some little river rocks in there or something. Run some silicone all along here so the water just stays in here. Because right now it's running down and it's kind of sliding back here. Been pulling up a little bit back here. But I know for a fact once I bead this up with like silicone and stuff, it's going to be fine. Because the water's already running. It's running down and it's running back. It's not doing what I want it to do. So I'm going to force the water to go the way I want it to go. This is what I want for the background. I'm pretty sure. Sucks, I'm kind of losing some room back there, but maybe I'll make it inlet right here. Maybe a nice little hut or something out of this, so the frogs will be able to hide in there a little bit. That other piece is gonna bridge across the middle, that long part. Well, it's gonna come up over here, and then it's gonna bridge across. Kind of, which is nice. You can still see the waterfall, but it hides where the water's coming out when it bridges across. So I'm gonna like that. And that pool is gonna be a lot smaller than it looks. You always want to go bigger when you're doing like a small pool, just because you know you're gonna add stone in there. Like, I got a ton of stone right now, so by the time I'm done adding all the stone I want, it's gonna be a small little pool. So always go a little bigger than what you want, just the way I see it. So I can show you, for instance, on the 150. Pretty much comes back to here, and in the back it's like only like 3 inches of false bottom, if that, because then the stone builds out in the back. I don't know if you can see it, but builds out quite a bit and makes the pond pretty small. Right now this thing needs some draining. I haven't hooked up a bulkhead yet, so, which I really need to get onto, because now it's starting to get into my soil. You can see the water line just at my soil here. I don't know if you can see it, it's just at my soil. So the more misting I keep doing, the bigger it's gonna get, until I end up taking some water out. But you know, it is what it is, so I gotta get a bulkhead on it. I'm just so scared to drill this glass. I'm pretty sure it's like 1/2 inch thick, and I really don't want it to get all messed up. Really don't want to blow out the back of the glass. That would suck. This one I haven't drilled out yet either, which I'll do eventually. I'm always nervous drilling out the glass, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta. So right now I'm gonna fill in this with the spray foam. I'll get this all filled in. I'll pick around it a little bit, and then maybe beat up this again with some more spray foam after I pick it down a little bit. And then I'll put my silicone in there, get it all ready to dry overnight. Hopefully good enough to do a test in the morning or afternoon or whatever. But I'm gonna start spraying this now, so we'll see how it comes out. I think I got it how I want it. All picked back. There's a few little spots, which I'm not too worried about. Yeah. So I like it. It's pretty cool to me. That's where the waterfall is gonna go. Both these tiles. Pretty cool looking. And I'll go in there. Just like that. This is where my cord's gonna run up. Right up that. And I'm gonna start silicone soon. When I do silicone, I have a feeling the water is gonna go over this a little bit, so I'll beat up this a little bit. I'll beat up around this. And I'll beat up around this a little bit, and then I'm gonna make sure I get in all between the rocks so it flows down nice and steady. That's about it. I got it all picked out how I like it. So kind of picked it out deep in there, kind of a little cave almost. So that's the grand scheme of things right there. Showing you guys all flipped around, but that's about it. Now it's time for the silicone. Fun part. I got everything how I wanted it. I laid down my silicone. And now my cocoa fiber's on there. I also used some this stuff right here. It's pretty cool. I've been using it in all my tanks, any water features and stuff. It helps your plants grow and everything like that. It's really cool stuff. Check them out. Yep.
She's dreaming about fighting something.
So we'll give this a couple of days with that silicone cure.
That could be true. Of course not. I'm here for what we have to do.
And
Clear their nose. Wait, what? We clear their nose. Maybe we can find us some answers.
we'll give you some updates on this.